Hello and welcome to another cricket video review. And this time we're reviewing day two, uh, action from the second test between India and England. And overall, good performance from India, isn't it? They're in control of this match. They seem to be well ahead of the game. I can't see them getting anywhere near India now. I don't know what your thoughts are, Jermaine, but I think the main point here is a terrific performance from India's spinners. We'll come on to it in a moment. We've got all these points listed here to talk through. But if we just go back to the start of the day, India's tail, they didn't contribute. They failed to contribute again. And this is something we talked about before, isn't it? The tail just doesn't seem to have any ability with the bat. Kuldeep Yadav, not obviously a renowned batsman or Siraj or any of these guys, but it's a shame that they don't quite manage to score that extra 15 or 20 runs, because if they do, then India will find themselves in an even more strong position. Because when the day started, 300 for six, you would have hoped India would get to, say, 400 or 450. But there's almost a bit of inevitability with the way India played, because they're renowned for falling over quickly, aren't they, at the end, being skittled over?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's true. They need to get a solid 150 lead, you see. So they still need 150 more runs, don't they? But as you said, they're used to sort of collapsing. And I mean, that second inning was good, but it wasn't as convincing, right? I mean, there was quite a few reviews, weren't there?
Yeah. Well, you mean with England batting or?
India batting as
Oh,
well.
India's batting,
Second.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. There were quite a few reviews. There were a few reviews with England's batting as well, which we can maybe discuss later on. But what about Pant? He did really well, didn't he? He had a very good innings, and Pant continues to be someone who improves with every match, because his keeping was good as well. It wasn't just his batting. He seemed to do really well with the gloves. He had a good catch off Ishant Sharma. What did you make of him?
Yeah, I thought Pam Bristol keeps well, didn't he? He took quite an amazing catch from Pope initially, and then towards the end from Leach, isn't it? So yeah, he did really well with the clubs, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a very valuable player. Can't see Sahar coming back in, to be honest. They just need to keep playing with him. And what about the spinners? Because that was the main story of the day, really, wasn't it? India's spinners convincing and getting England out of the match, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ashwin's delivered once again. Yeah, the pitch is it's probably a nightmare for England right now, isn't it? So yeah, well, quite lucky as well, just or avoid the follow on. So, but yeah, I think the spinners caused a lot of havoc. But sort of expecting more from Yadav, but I don't think he bowled much, did he? And a bit more from Axel Patel, but it's his debut, so maybe his second innings.
Yeah, exactly. I thought Kuldeep Yadav struggled, to be honest, and I didn't find him very threatening. And he's gone downhill a bit, if I'm honest. I think when he came on, everyone thought he was the next big thing, but he's struggling to get wickets, and people seem to be playing him quite easily these days. And just on Akshar Patel, I thought he was great. His pace was very good, and he was able to get Joe Root's wicket, which was really important. But I think the standout was Ashwin, because this is variations, isn't it? It's not just that they bowls off spin. He does undercutting of the ball. He has a carrom ball. He uses the crease really well. He's just so much more varied.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of experience with his bowling and playing in conditions and a ground that he's very familiar with. So yeah, his variations were fantastic, weren't they? Sort of bamboozled the English batsman. So yeah, Ashwin, key performer.
Yeah, that was the story of the day, really. Other than that, Ben Foakes did really well. Played extremely well to get not out at the end of the innings there for England. But nothing really more to talk about. It was just the story of the spinners doing extremely well and England not being able to get any runs. And it was a little bit inevitable, really, with the way the pitch is behaving. But I suppose the other point is India in the second innings, they did reasonably well, started well. Rohit looks pretty good, doesn't he, in the match so far in this innings?
Yeah, he's taken confidence, hasn't he, from the first innings? Yeah, he's trying to slog each ball out of the park, isn't he? And yeah, started off well. and still, yeah, we wouldn't say the job's done yet, right? He probably will only sustain for the next probably 20, 30 overs, get India to the 400 mark lead. And yeah, I would just say, yeah, it's India's match to lose now, isn't it?
Yeah, India well on top. And I suppose there were some interesting decisions made as well by the umpires with DRS, which is what it is. But overall, India on top, and there's not really much more to say. So thanks all for watching, and I hope you guys keep following our channel and stay tuned for videos that are coming up soon. And keep watching the match as well, because we're in for a very interesting finish of the match. So thanks a lot, guys.